scrolling through social media these past few weeks, I've noticed all the starting school and back to school photos, kids dressed in their new uniforms, big smiles, spotless shoes, and it got me thinking about my first day at school all the way back in 1988, and in particular the item I'm proudly showing off here in the after photo. So this is me at 4 and a bit years old, heading off for my very first day of primary school in 1988. Look at that innocent face, and it's been a classic in the family. This is a printout. The original lives with my mum and dad, but you've got this AM, all smart and proper, and then this PM coming in dishevelled, shirts untucked, tie hanging out, socks are down. But it's not necessarily the uniform and everything that brings back the memories, but it's this. It's my lunchbox. This was a 1981 Thomas the Tank Engine lunchbox by Bluebird, you know, the same people who made all those toys, complete with a matching flask. And this thing was my pride and joy, as I'm sure many lunchboxes were for you. And here it is. Unfortunately, this isn't the original one. That's been lost to the annals of time. I've been waiting and waiting. I have managed to get hold of one, and I thought we could take a closer look at what made these Bluebird lunchboxes just so special. So let's start at the front. Of course, we've got this lovely, just simple 80s design, Thomas, all bright and cheerful. You can almost hear the tune, and this is what Thomas used to look like all the way back in the days, not the absolute monstrosity he seems to have turned into now. And we can see, interestingly on here, it's got K and Ward 1984 and Britt Allcroft 1984. But if we look at the back, we've got Bluebird Swindon, England 1981, and we've even still got our barcode on here, Thomas the Tank lunchbox. And I think what that probably is this has probably been something that they were already manufacturing, possibly with different designs, and then the Thomas the Tank Engine one got put on. Here we still have this advertising sticker when it's in the shop, so we've got a lunchbox and a safety flask and cup, British made to, I'm guessing that's British standards, BS 6672. Again, just those lovely bright colours, and big durable yellow handle. Chunky, robust, sturdy for those countless days of getting thrown in the school bag or dragged around the playground or who knows where else. Okay, so there's our lunchbox. Let's have a look at the inside. So just a little plastic clip, depress that and open our lunchbox up. You know, when it's closed, the flask takes up the majority unless you're going to go without, but there was still more than enough to get your sandwiches, crisps, and a penguin or whatever other chocolate bars would go inside there as well. And let's not forget our flask here. Now this one actually still has the leaflet inside, but this would hold everything from apple juice to milk, although it was always kind of lukewarm, wasn't it? Either the milk had gone warm or any hot drinks had gone cold. With it, it's got this lid that doubles as a cup. That felt very grown up back in the day. Although it feels like you want to twist it, it's actually just kind of held on with friction here. So we've got our cup, and then here again that lovely Bluebird labelling on the top. So Bluebird open and close. What we've got on the bottom, we've got Bluebird Toys PLC. This one says 1985, so we're getting a whole scattering of dates: 1981, 84, 85. Unscrewing the top here. You can see that it's actually got a thick lined wall. Again, it's supposed to have some thermal properties, so if we have a look inside here, it was called a big mouth, and the instructions here, it's designed with the extra large mouth so you can either drink straight from the flask or eat the contents with a spoon. Don't think I ever did that. A big 10 ounce or 0.28 litres with the cup. Apparently that cup is half a pint or a 3 pint capacities. For best results, preheat or pre-cool the flask, and it's also microwavable as well. Again, the British standards. But yeah, so this one has hardly seen, if any, use at all. So really rare to find it, and like I mentioned, it took me ages to to get hold of the one I remembered all nice and complete. It looks quite large, like almost like you think it wouldn't fit inside, but it just fits in so snugly. Just open that up and pop it in this side over here. Close it up. And so there we go. It's funny how something so simple, you know, a lunchbox can hold so many cherished memories. It's not just a piece of plastic, but it's a little time capsule that takes us back to those days when our biggest concern was finishing our lunch before the bell rang for the next lesson. If you had a favourite lunchbox or a primary school item, then let me know in the comments. I'd really love to hear what it was. And if you fancy checking out another nostalgia pack video, you should definitely try this one up here. But until the next one, all the best, take care, and see ya.